Hi, my name is David. Today I'm going to do a JavaScript object. The topic of this object is scope. So the project name for today is training days. And the major importance of scope is that if the variables of the scope you use in your project is not well defined, then you will encounter the variable global pollution when your project evolves and you scale your project. So the main point of this project is to help them solve the wrong scope for its variable for this project. And in the code base, here are the code that this project predefined, and so this is the code. I didn't write this part of the code, it provided. Okay, so for the text one, by running the training.js file in the console, we can see that the program is broken. Ideally, the get random event function select an event at random, and the get training days function return the number of days to train based on the event selected. The log event and log time functions print the athlete name, event, and numbers of days to the console, but poorly scoped variables are causing errors. Okay, so there are some errors. For text one, I think it's just like giving the overview and the background of this project, like where we can change and where we need to be more cautious. And text 2 is, I think it's the part where we start. Okay, to avoid the reference error, here, reference error, declare days within the get training days function before the if statement. So here, the scope of days is too tight, so right here, that days equals to declare days within the get training days function, something like this, I guess. Let's check the code. Yeah, so text 2 completed, and run the program again. No error, but days is undefined. New days variables are being defined in the scope of if statement. Delete the 3 that's within the if else statement. So here, and this one. Okay. Run the program again. Fixed. Now the if else statements are changing the original days rather than defining a new one. I guess so. Okay. The log functions. Make name global. The log function, log event here. Use the same name variable. There seems to be a problem with the scoping. We can tell by the amount of duplicate code here. Oh, so like this one and this one looks much the same. In addition to variable scoped too broadly, duplicate code can indicate that a variable may be scoped too tightly. Okay, let's avoid this repetition by adding name as the first parameter for each function. So we add a name here with a comma to separate. name will pass in here, and also here, name and days. Yeah, text file completed. Move the name variable to global scope. Where should I put the global scope of the name? So maybe we can write here, const name equals to nala. Pass name as the first argument to log event and log time. We can delete the individual name variable inside two functions. Check the program still works. Yep. Text 9. Try the functions for another competitor. Copy and paste this code at the end of the file. Okay. Text 10. Run the program. The events are assigned, but Nala and Warren are running the same events. We see that the random variable is defined in the global scope. Each time getRandom event is called, it uses the same value. At the top of the file, move the random variable from the global scope to block scope within the getRand event function. So here, I think we see the random variable is defined in the global scope here. Each time rand event is called, it uses the same value. At the top of the file, move the random from the global scope. So cut this and move it into here. So yeah. Mission completed.